friends, this is Bev with Magnolia Vinyl. Today I want to show you how to use my favorite tool in Silhouette Studio, and that is this little butterfly right here that is called the Trace tool. Okay, I'm going to show you how to use this tool so that you can create whatever you want to create. Okay, so first of all, you can drag and drop a design in, or I'm just going to go to File, find a recent photo that I screenshot that I did, and pull it in. Okay, so my family's big Saints fans, so I'm going to show you how to trace the Saints logo. Okay, it comes in pretty small, so you're going to want to get it larger so you can see it better. You can adjust it later to whatever size you need it to be. Okay, so I have my design brought in. I'm going to go over here to the little butterfly trace pattern, and I'm going to show you how to use these two tools today. This is going to trace the whole picture, and this is going to be how we trace by color. So first of all, you're going to have your image selected, click on select trace area, and then come over here and draw a box around it. Okay, so everything that is yellow is what is going to be traced. And so I think that looks pretty good. If I wanted my lines in here to look smoother, something about it just wasn't, just wasn't right to me, I would use these tools right here called threshold to move up and down to make it smoother, but I think it's going to be fine, so I'm just going to use these as they are. I could just trace the outline of it, but today I want to show you how to do the solid fill, and then I'm going to click on trace. Move my photo away, and you can see that is what it traced. Now to really see what I just traced, I'm going to fill it with some color. I'll fill it with black. Okay, so now I can see that my trace that I just did not grab this gold line in here. So that's what I'm going to use to show you how to trace by color. So go back to your trace panel, and we are going to click on the dropper. We're going to click on trace by color, and come on over and find the color we want to trace. Okay, I'm right there on the gold. I see the dropper has chosen it, and so that's a pretty good outline, I think. The yellow is what's going to trace, and I'm going to click on trace, move my image away again, and see what I have. Okay, notice that I didn't resize it in any way because I can see that everything is going to fit together nicely there. Okay, when I zoom in here on my just recent one that I just traced, I can see that there are some red dots in here that I don't want my silhouette to get bogged down on. So let's see what we can do to get rid of those. I'm going to select it. I'm going to right click and go down to release compound path. Okay, so when I did that, what has happened now is there are layers to this design now, and those little red dots that I don't want, they're all there for me to see. So I'm going to hold down my shift key, and I'm going to go and find those little red dots that I don't want and delete them. If I had left them on there, the silhouette would cut it. Okay, so so now I can see that. See how it was another layer? I'm going to click on undo, make that go back where it was. I need to choose both of those items again, and make a compound path. Okay, before we released it, now we're making one. So the design is now put back together again. It's grouped together again. Okay, so now I want to show you how to get exactly this gold color. Let's zoom back out so we can see it a little better. Okay, so I want to use exactly the gold that is the Saints gold. So let's go over to our fill pattern, and in order to do this, I need to have the item that I want to color selected. I'm going to take this dropper And I'm going to come over here, and anything, the color that I want, I could go anywhere on this screen and choose. I could choose this, you know, any color that gets within that box is what's going to, it's what it's going to fill with. So I'm going to put my little pencil here on the gold and choose it. Okay, so now I can see that I have Saints Gold, and if I was doing a heat transfer project, I would layer this first with the black, and then the white, and then the gold. Okay, so I don't like, personally, when I'm designing, the red lines that show up, because I think if you go and you fill those lines with the correct color also, you get a better idea of actually how wide your design is. So I'm going to show you how to fill those lines where they're not red anymore. The silhouette is going to cut it exactly the same. It's just that those lines won't be red. So we're going to go over to the little butterfly. No, I'm sorry. No, to this line tool there. We're going over to the line tool now, and I'm going to click on line color, and I'm going to take my dropper again and pick gold. Can you see how those lines turned? Now they're not red anymore. Now they're gold, like they're supposed to be. And the same thing with this, the black part of the design. It has red lines around it. So I'm going to take my dropper and come over here and fill the little blocks with black. And there is my logo. So I have it all set and ready to cut out or print or whatever I wanted to do. So that's how you use the trace tool. I think if you will practice with it, you are going to love, 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 love how easy it is to design with using the trace tool. So thanks for watching this video, and I would love it if you would share it.